Hello, I'll be speaking about the most complex network engineering issue I faced in my entire career of 24 years. It's a very complex issue, and it was presented to me by a company called, without mentioning the name of the company, but it was an interview question. It was a problem that they were working on. The whole company was working on the issue, and they haven't been able to resolve it. We're talking about a company of hundreds of thousands of engineers. Collectively they worked on the issue, and it seems like it went on for weeks and months, and no resolution. And later on they reached out to Cisco. The Cisco guys obviously have all the resources, very smart people. They resolved it, but it took months. So I'm going to present the issue, and I want you guys to think about it for a number of reasons. I don't expect each and every one of you will have a solution to the issue. Maybe 1 in 1,000 people will have the answer. But I still want you guys to go through even if you can't figure it out, I just want you to go through the exercise. And I want you to share with me in the comments, like, what kind of things will you look at? How will you troubleshoot? Are you going to look at speed mismatches? What are you going to look at? So I just want each and every one of you in the comments to kind of just give me their ideas, their thought process. Because remember, as we said, in interviews you don't have to have the answers, but it's important to explain your thought process and let the interviewer know that you have a methodical approach. Anyway, so I'll get to the issue. This company has a PC1 IP address of 10111 in California, and a server IP address 10112 in New York. So the PC is in California, the server is in New York, but they're on the same network. The PC is 10111, the server over there in New York is 10112. They're on the same network, meaning there's switches in between. There's switch 1 and switch 2. So you have PC1 connected to switch 1 to switch 2, and these are layer 2 Ethernet switches, then to the server. And all the connections are 10 gigabit Ethernet. So the PC to switch 1 is a 10 gig connection, switch 1 to switch 2 is a 10 gig connection, switch 2 to the server is a 10 gig connection. So one more time, you have a PC in California, a server in New York on the same network, 10111, 10112, and you have layer 2 switches, Ethernet switches in between. The PC is sending, and let's just assume it's a PC. It could be a server, could be anything. Let's just assume it's a sophisticated PC, an advanced PC that can send at very large data rates and speeds. The PC is sending a lot of traffic, because remember, the link is a 10 gigabit link. So the PC is sending a lot of traffic to the first switch. The traffic obviously is destined to the server in New York, the other side of the country. But the PC is sending a lot of traffic to the switch. But the switch 1 is only sending 100 megabit per second to switch 2. So the link from switch 1 to switch 2, is a 10 gig link. But switch 1 on the interface towards switch 2 is only sending 100 megabits per second, about 1 over 100 of the actual speed of the bandwidth. So switch 1 has a 10 gig connection to switch 2. Let's just call it a 10 gig fiber connection to switch 2. Switch 1 has a 10 gig connection to switch 2. There's a lot of traffic that's sent by the PC, but switch 1 is only sending 100 megabits per second towards switch 2. So although switch 1 has a 10 gig connection to switch 2, it's only sending, and although it's receiving a lot of traffic from the PC to send towards switch 2, but switch 1 is only sending 100 megabits per second. I want to hear your thought process. If you guys go through this exercise and you just keep thinking about it for a day, 2, 3, and 4, you'll kind of be reviewing in your head all the network engineering concepts, all the troubleshooting concepts, and it's just going to make you better at your next job or your current job. I'm giving $100 for the person who comes up with the right answer. Thank you.